days in a row. You know, there's no other race where they're on the bike this many days in a row.
You know, unlike what some people are saying, motocross is alive and well.
15,000+ laps on this Supercross track in one day.
Oh my God.
So like you can't replicate that.
What an event, guys. Feels like a national, that's for sure. What's up, Racing Jack Moto fans? How you doing? If you've never been to this one, get ready. It is the mini Olympics, or the mini O's as we know it, here in Gainesville, Florida, Gatorback Raceway, the largest amateur race in the world. This place is packed. This race lasts a week. It's a Thanksgiving tradition, runs through Thanksgiving. So stay with me. We're gonna take a little walk around. There are some incredibly fast people here. We'll see what bikes we can find, what stories we can find. We've got a lot to see, guys. Let's go. And at a race like this that lasts this many days, you're gonna go through some air filters, maybe even go through some pipes and silencers and chains as well. Attrition, a big factor. Did we mention tires? Yeah, you're gonna go through some tires. So cool to see so many top amateur racers from all over the country. Action Motorsports in the house, oh yeah. A lot of the clubs and training facilities here, and that includes World Moto, yeah. Shout out to the Gizmo Mods Rock River team. They're here with some great sales. We have knocked down some prices big time, just in time for Christmas. Check out this presence, this team ready to go. Well, you get some deals if you show up here. $80 pants, $35 jerseys. Look at this mecca. Oh my God, what is this? Is this Cernic's? I think it is Cernic's. A lot of people talking strategy over here. A lot of support for these amateurs out here, and I think it's great. The boys from Dunlop are here. Big shout out to them. I don't know if my buddy Anthony's here. The legendary Jeff Cernic is here. Pro Circuit Race Support is here. They're all here. A bunch of good food as well. But before I get too entrenched in that, look at all these kids running around having fun. I think we got some fast bikes out on track. Let's go take a look. Some fast track. Pro Motocross National Track. Shout out to Thor Flagger up there. There are some amazingly talented riders here, guys. Here we go. Checker flag waving down there. So much elevation on this track. Riders here of all different ages. So much elevation at this track as well, which is rare for Florida. It's a great facility. Like I said, once home to an AMA Pro Motocross National, and gosh, this place is just packed. Racing all weeks. Rad MX working hard. What do you think, Rad MX?
Rad MX, 2005 Mini O's, the biggest Supercross and motocross race in the world. Probably 10,000 people here, about 1,200 riders doing 85s, 50s, got 63-year-olds, everything. Everybody comes and spends their Thanksgiving here at Gatorback Cycle Park in Newberry, Florida. If you're not here, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
I love it, man. Where else would you rather be, right? Rad MX knows. He's been coming here for years. He's one of the OGs. Look at this elevation, guys. It's actually a lime rock quarry. That's why there's so much elevation in Florida, which is rare.
Gator Falls right here.
Wow, Gator Falls. Incredible elevation. Incredible. Isn't that amazing? You're telling me over 150 feet down Look at that finish line jump. Here comes our next race. As you can see, they waste no time. Crazy guys, we're seeing some great racing for sure. Hope you're loving this course. Say all the way from Canada, man, they have come all over for the Mini O's. Welcome. I'll tell you this, I feel a couple drops of water. We might be getting a Florida drizzle. Show you how chewed up this track's getting. Track's getting chewed up, look at that, wow. Serious ruts developing out here. The size of these ruts. Wow. Seriously. Rad MX, can you believe how deep these ruts are over here? Look at this.
They call that the blue groove. It'll get blue. When it gets dry, it'll turn to blue because there's lime rock down there. So when you hear the term blue groove, that's why. Yep. You can almost see it. You see it right over there. That's blue right there.
It's turning blue, and here they come. Superstars of the moment. On the gas. The entire amateur motocross world is here. All of these young men and women giving it everything they got, hoping to become the next big name in the sport. Great racing here. One bar. Rider pulling away. Well, yeah, so Rad MX, we got multiple different sections of track depending on the day, right?
Well, not the day, it's the class. The A class is going to do this section because it's harder. Really, because they had this step-up jump over here. It used to be the elevator was a lot bigger, they made it smaller. Yeah, a lot of you heard about the elevator back there, but they have a mini elevator now. So the A class does that. So they'll take these flags down, and these guys will, instead of going around that way, they're going to come straight through here, go up and around, and then follow the same track.
Yes.
They call it the pro section.
And look at this parking lot. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable, guys. I told you, they're all here and they stay for a week. These young racers giving it everything they got. Everything they got is a Mini O's. No rest for the weary. Here comes another moto, and it's some fast guy. stacked. Every, as soon as somebody crosses the finish, here comes another 40-man gate.
Yeah, Win Kern owns this place, and he's up there in that tower up there, and he's running the whole race. He has everybody wired up, from the 2-card guy to the medics to the mechanics. He's got it so dialed in. He also does the Daytona Supercross for amateurs.
Awesome.
So he runs this like a tight ship. Everything's like this. He knows what race is going to be. Everything's just perfectly dialed in. They even had the university come here and look at this dirt to find out how much water content they needed to have in the dirt to keep it so it doesn't get dusty during the day.
I bet my engineering geeks love that. Thank your local promoter. It's not easy to run these races. Somebody checking out. Look at this lead. Here we're going to send them through the quarry. Massive finish line jump. 1, 2, 3, checking out, and a lot of traffic behind them. The videos. He is Gonzo, man. Here comes your leader. Before 9. On the gas, commanding lead. Nice battle for second and third. Again, guys, look at this turnout. Gatorback MX. Unbelievable. Wow. Comes our leader. Way out front. Our leader once again, he's been dominant here today. Every single lap, stretching it out a little bit. Second place on track. The 14, third place fell off a little bit. Quite a ways back. They've opened up a nice, comfortable lead. But I'll tell you, we got a long chance here. Comes a 49 again. Nice, comfortable lead. Boys sending me home with some souvenir mud. And I just can't believe how tight the competition is. Some of these guys, probably they're local heroes at their local tracks, but here, man, they're fighting up through the pack. It is very, very hotly contested. And the Checkers is out on this race. Wow, that was a lot of fun to watch. Look at the size of that Dunlop. Oh my gosh. Here comes another one off the gate. I told you. As soon as they start finishing, here comes another race. They're pushing thousands and thousands of entries through here. Here comes the land rush. Down through the quarry. The blue groove, that, my friends, is blue groove. Right there. white flag might be out. I don't think it's flown just yet. I think we're getting very close to throwing the white flag. The white flag is out. Whoa! We got caution on the racetrack. It's tightening up. It's tightening up, guys. Gonna have a fight to the finish here. Here comes our finish. What a battle. What a battle. These young men told me the old guys are out. Old guys out here, senior 45. Hey, since when is 45 old, right?
Yeah,
Come
right.
on now, huh?
Yeah.
My man right here was rescuing Al Hoffman back in what, 1990? 97 at the Gator Nationals, Brad. All the Gainesville legends are here. 45 is not old, I can tell you that.
Yeah. 53.
53, God bless him. God bless him. Great racing here, unbelievable. Full week's work. We're gonna talk to some people. Stay with us. If you like this video, smash like. We're gonna go talk to some of the insiders that are here, find out a little more about what it is like to be here at Gatorback for an entire week. We got a rider down here, able to get her refired, back underway. Great racing here all day. Let's see if we can talk to some of these guys. From plus 45, the kids clearing tabletop, 150. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's beautiful CRF, I'll take it. I got a bunch of cool stuff set up for the kids, as you can see. And I guess it just wouldn't be an event if Moto Tees was not here. My pleasure to be joined with a true ambassador for amateur motocross racing, Mr. Jeff Cernic, all the way. Hey, we're a long way from Johnstown, PA, so thanks for being here, man. I don't know if anybody out there could speak to what the Mini O's is better than you. Just, if you could just describe this event to somebody who's never been here, how would you describe it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's the world's largest single week amateur event, period. Hands down, there's nothing bigger. Loretta Lynn's is a huge event that covers 6 months with qualifiers, regionals, and then it's a fantastic event in the week of August. But what a way to spend Thanksgiving. You know, this is like my 30th year here in a row, and I haven't been home for Thanksgiving in a long time, and there's no better place than to spend it than here other than home.
It's amazing. Well, there's been a lot of talk about motorsports. Will this next generation be interested? I'm looking at these pits, jam-packed, and I can't speak for every motorsport, but it seems like motocross is alive and well. What are you seeing?
Well, you know, unlike what some people are saying, motocross is alive and well, and when you see 7,500 entries in one span here, it's alive and doing just fine. And you know, a lot of things COVID hurt. COVID was very good to motorsports, and where the stick and ball sports got shut down, motocross flourished, and a lot of people stayed there. And as you can see, it's alive and strong.
Super cool. Well, I know you know how to run an event because Pleasure Valley, many years. When you approach an event like this with 7,500 entries, how difficult is this to execute for management and their entire team?
Well, you know what? You have to have a great team, and the Kern family with Unlimited Sports has a fantastic team. You know, from the people at the front gate to sign up to security, and it's important, and they do a great job. And I'm sure it takes probably 6 months of planning to make sure this goes off on time and in a timely manner. And as you've seen with Supercross this week, it went on like a clock. It was perfect and no issues. And now we're outdoors and we're already into the motos, and it's a great event. The racing has been unbelievable.
I agree. I second that. Well, not only a busy event for promoters, but looking behind you here, the folks from MX Tires super busy. I got to ask you, how many tires do you think you will change throughout this entire week?
Well, we bring down about 1,800.
Amazing.
We bring out down a full tractor trailer load, and we'll mount between 700 and 900 depending on how the weather is, how the track conditions are. You know, this week it doesn't seem like we're going to get any rain, so the tire changing won't be as much as what it would if we're going from the MX-34 to the 14 for mud or something like that. So, so far so good. It's been a fantastic week. One of our best weeks as a Dunlop tire provider, and we're always excited to be here in Florida.
Love it, Jeff. Thanks so much. Anything else you would like to add here?
No, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all the families and everyone back home. You know, it's a true blessing to have a job that you enjoy, and I have great customers, and it's always, like I said, a pleasure to see everyone here during Thanksgiving.
Amen. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and let's hope those Steelers can finally get a win here against the Bills, man. It's been rough.
It's going to be a rough season.
Good to see you.
All right, thank you.
Team Green right now, deeply entrenched in a repair. Well, my pleasure to be joined with the head of Team Green Racing, Mr. Ryan Holiday. Ryan, thanks so much for being here. Talking about the support you give amateurs and your own team, could you tell me what's going on under the Kawasaki tent right now?
Yeah, so we provide customer support for all the Kawasaki racers here at the event this week, and we have our team guys that we help out throughout the week as well, but primary focus of what we have going on over here is all of our customer support. So if they have any troubles, need parts, technical assistance, advice, that's what we're here for.
That's incredible. Now, I see this at spot weekend events, right? But this is a marathon, and there's 7,500 entries, so it's got to get a little overwhelming from your end, right?
Hopefully we don't see too many people, because that means they're not having problems and don't need stuff. But yeah, from time to time it can get busy. And but yeah, like you said, it's a long week, a lot of days and long days. So, but we're used to it. We've been coming to this race probably as long as Team Green has been around. So that's just what we do.
How did you become the manager of Team Green?
So I used to, before coming to Kawasaki, I worked at the AMA.
Cool.
I was the amateur racing manager there, and then became the director of motocross, supercross, and ATV racing for a year. And then the fall of 2008, actually at Loretta Lynn's in 2008, I was approached by the guys at Kawasaki at the time about coming there to be the amateur motocross supervisor. So I ended up getting the job and moving to California in October of 2008, and then maybe June, summertime of 2015 or 2016, I became the manager of the department.
Super cool. What would you say is the most difficult, most challenging part of your job with all that you have to manage?
Probably just keeping up with everything and trying to be organized, especially in the recent years with all the different things that we have going on between amateur motocross racing, our involvement in off-road, and the teams and riders that we support there. So our crew has a lot on their plate, so really just trying to organize that and keep us ahead of things.
And this race specifically, if you could tell people a little bit about what this is like. It's a week marathon, people from all over the country. It really is special. Is there anything out there you can compare this to, or is this just an animal of itself?
I mean, it's a little bit unique in the sense that you have the two events, the supercross and motocross portion of it. So it's a lot of riding. It's a lot of days in a row. You know, there's no other race where they're on the bike this many days in a row. So I think from an equipment standpoint and just on the rider's body, it's a lot in comparison to some of the other ones. You know, you don't have the heat and things like that you do at Loretta's, but typically it's something like Loretta's, you're on the bike maybe once, maybe twice a day. Maybe you get a day off, where here, they're on the bike every day, multiple times a day in a lot of cases. So it's just a lot of wear and tear on the body and the equipment.
Well, Ryan, thanks a lot for being here. I know you're a busy man, and good luck to Team Green.
All right, thanks, appreciate it.
How about it, guys? It's been a busy week for them, and they're continuing right down here. They're firing up Triumphs, man. It's so great to see all these different makes here. Jersey Joe, I hear you're a legend around here.
I don't know if you're a legend. I thought you had to be dead to be a legend.
No, sir. You're alive and well. You're a living legend. How many years have you been coming to the Mini-O's?
34.
That is amazing.
Consecutive.
All right, so how would you describe the Mini-O's to somebody who's not here?
Somebody who's not here. If you're in the amateur motocross racing or racing in general, this is really where you'd like to be, because it is the beginning of the following year. So this is, even though it's 2025, it's actually the first event of 2026. All the manufacturers show their new bikes, their new support, their new team riders are here, and it's the start of the season. You always want to be at the beginning.
That's so cool, Jersey Joe. Now, we know many years ago, it was mainly just the big four. Now we're seeing a lot of other manufacturers, and that includes Triumph. It's so wonderful to see Triumph going on here. How has it been exposing the world of amateur motocross to Triumph?
Exposing the amateur world of motocross to Triumph, or Triumph to the amateur world of motocross. It's been great. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be involved in this. I worked with another manufacturer for many years, and Triumph brought me over here to help develop the programs and move things forward.
That is so cool. What's the most common question you get about a Triumph?
There's a common question about the Triumph. Is Triumph a new company? No.
Yeah, they've been around for a little while.
Long time, since 1902.
Very cool. We're going to see the great Ricky Carmichael back out there on a Triumph anytime soon?
I don't know if you'll see him here on a Triumph, but he's still heavily involved, but I don't think he'll be here.
All right, last question I have for you. There's been a lot of talk about how's the sport doing, how's motorsports doing. When you look at these pits and they're packed, and everybody has showed up for this event, what do you think this says about the state of motocross?
I think someone's got a lot of money somewhere. That's what I think when I look around this place. Either that, or they're giving out motorhomes for free down the road, and I just don't know where they are.
Yeah, something's up, right?
Something's up.
Something is up, but it's up in a good way for our sport. I know.
No, the place is packed. Win and the entire Unlimited Sports staff do an amazing job with this. This is arguably the best event of the whole year.
Awesome. Well, Jersey Joe, thanks so much, guys, and make sure you check out Triumph. Jersey Joe is showing them all. I might have to get myself one of those.
Me too.
I saw Ricky Carmichael on one in Daytona, and I fell in love. Good stuff, guys. Thank you very much, Jersey Joe. Suzuki Amateur Support, getting it done. We making a quick adjustment, quick repair over here, guys?
Yes, sir. Little changes.
Okay, couple changes for the 17. Good luck. Family's here too, enjoying the week together. Good to see you. She got the laptop out. Mom might be doing a little bit of work. It is a work day after all.
It is a work day.
It is a work day, but how about this? We got the live stream on TV. We got a cool game that we're playing here. What's better? What a great family event it is at the Mini-O's. About something cool for the kids. Look what FMF is doing. Is that fun or what, guys?
Yeah! I want by the white one. The little thing
That's
way
the one
better.
you guys want with the FMF pipe.
I got both of them.
Wow, he's got both.
You're the best.
Man.
Look at mine.
Joel, great to see you here at what is really an event for the whole family. I love the sandbox. Where'd you guys come up with this idea?
You know, we've seen it over time, and then we built one, decided that we were going to build one. Actually, Donnie, who his dad owns a company, his son enjoys little dirt bikes, comes to the races, so we would always build one off to the side. And then we've seen someone, I forget where we may have been, but seen somebody that had one, and we decided to build one with the table and kind of set it up with the sand. And so it's been a good, it's been good, but it's been busy.
I think the kids are loving it. Now, do you yourself work out of the California office?
No.
No, okay, you're
Yeah.
on the East Coast?
I travel coast to coast, wherever they need me.
Did this truck come from California?
No, this truck was actually, it stays on the road too. It's a road dog.
Okay.
We do, you know, it's at GNCCs, it's at amateur nationals, it can be at a pro national, you know, it's always on the road.
My question to you is, when you come to an event with this many entries, how many exhaust systems do you have to bring?
Well, we make sure we stock it, let's say that. And when we have, you know, probably more than 50% of the field at any event we attend, we stock it pretty well.
I bet.
You
I
know.
bet, man.
So,
How many two-stroke pipes you selling? Still selling a great deal of
oh
those?
yeah, 2 strokes, I mean, 2 strokes, 4 strokes, you know, I couldn't put a number on it, but like I said, we usually have more than half the field in a mod class, you know, in the mod classes.
what's your most popular product at this event?
Our exhaust.
The exhaust.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
what exhaust specifically is it?
I mean, it just,
what are you selling?
like I
250s,
said,
450s?
everything.
Everything.
And you're racing every class. We build a pipe for every bike. So we got the 2-strokes, we got 4-strokes. So it just depends. And on top of that, we have them here for the riders, but a lot of times people get them from their dealership and things like that, and they come prepared. And then we're here if they crash or do something like that. We have it on the truck.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And the last thing I have for you is you got to believe motocross is alive and well with this turnout, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, Mini O's, what can you say about it? I mean, it's kind of ends our season, but yet it starts our season, right?
Yes.
You got new bikes coming out. You're putting together deals. You basically, you sign up and hopefully the gate isn't filled and you don't make the sign up in time. I guess would be the best way to put it. You don't have to qualify to be here.
Sure.
It's definitely a different program. So, and they've been doing it a long time and they do a great job at it.
Well, appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot to FMF.
Yep. All right.
Here's a bike I wasn't expecting to see at the Mini O's out here, the Honda CB4, and it is a rider. Absolutely love it. It's pretty cool how a lot of the teams view it too. We heard many say it's confusing as to whether or not this is the last race of the year or the first race of the year. This really kicks off a lot of things and gets everybody ready for 2026. Got to shout out the Gourmet Barbecue. We got some of the best cooks in the world, sir. You keeping them fed well?
That's right.
Look at that. Cheeseburgers. Gotta
Yes,
love it.
sir.
There we
A
go.
little bit of ketchup.
Where y'all?
Ketchup.
Where y'all from?
We're from Rhode Island.
Rhode
from
Island.
Massachusetts.
How about that? So I got to ask you, I mean, how many days did it take you to get down here?
I've been living down in Florida, but he would be a better person to ask than me.
Normally it's a 20-hour drive.
Wow.
But we train down here full time at Club 57 MX
Super
in
cool.
Jacksonville, and boys live down here. I fly back and forth.
Very cool. How many years you been coming to the Mini O's?
Since 2018.
Man. How would you describe this event to somebody who's never been here?
It's one of the best. Great turnout, great weather, always a clean facility, and everybody does a great job, especially the flaggers.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here all the way from
Yes,
Rhode
sir.
Island. We appreciate it. See Team Cobra here. You guys having a good Mini O's?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Team Cobra. We told you it's all about the next generation as well. And what the heck is the Cycle Drag Suzuki Hayabusa doing here under the Twisted Development? And we found the man, Jamie Ellis, Twisted Development, washed his bike. We're going to talk to him in a little bit when he's all done cleaning this baby up, but no rest for the weary. There's always something to do out here. A lot of motos, huh?
A lot of motos. Look, they go to dark. You can't even really
I know, no lights out here too, man. You got this Twisted bike looking good?
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's so good to see you. Sorry to interrupt your washing.
That's all right.
I just wanted to ask you, I know you're a California guy and you've been to a lot of races out there. How would you describe the Mini O's here in Gainesville, Florida to people?
Dude, honestly, it's really cool. Like, we've done Loretta's for the past couple years with him. I raced this year. This is a whole different level of different. The track breaks down. There's probably, I think that there was 15,000+ laps on this Supercross track in one day.
Oh my gosh.
So like, you can't replicate that in many places else, right? Like, if there's 3 divisions and 140 entries, 4 divisions, sorry. The track's gonna break down different. You have to have a special type of dirt too, right? Like, to be able to handle those laps. So if this was a traditional Florida style, like deep sand track, it would be atrocious. My kid, when he came off the motocross track, the first thing he said was, "This is 10 times rougher than Loretta's." And if you've ever been to Loretta's, it's like goat trail bumps. You're on your feet, you're trying to like navigate the ruts. The ruts start early, they go. And I believe him when he said that, because it's a different, like, the speed's faster, the dirt breaks down different, and there's a lot more riders on the track per day. So it's cool for a lot of different reasons, this track. Sure. So it's been really awesome to come here. This is our first time here racing with my son. I used to park right here with Deegan, from 50s to super minis.
How about that?
But now, a different light, I'm actually, canning for the kid.
I see that. You got it looking really, really good. Now, not only are you cleaning your son's bike, a lot of Twisted customers out here too, right? Are you taking care of them?
Yeah. No, we've pretty much swept most of the B classes. I don't know the final numbers, but a lot of championships, a ton of podiums, and it's pretty cool to see the fruit of your labor, right? Like, some of these kids we don't reach all year because they're from Nebraska or wherever. So to kind of get to see them do their thing in person is always cool. And I'm lucky my kid likes to race, right? So it's like a double whammy where it's good for my company, and I really like being around here to just kind of watch all this stuff.
Cool. Last question for you to settle this debate, because I walked around the pits and got some interviews. Some people say it's the last race of the season. Some people say it's the first race of the season.
It's definitely the last race of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some guys talking about how the new bikes are out and the new deals are out and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, look, to build a custom like high-level race bike, you're not doing it in 2 weeks. You know, some of those things take a decent amount of time for processing of crankshaft or cylinder head to the machine shop or whatever it would be. So I know that we like quick turn and burn some motors for this event, but ultimately, you know, when they give us a little bit more time, the motors are going to come out and be a lot stronger. So it's kind of one of those got to get it done. If somebody switch brands, make things happen. But however, you know, we'll reset and we'll be ready to go come, you know, Supercross Futures time.
I love it, man. Well, thank you for having me up here. Thank you for letting the Hayabusa sit under your awning,
yeah,
as it looked like.
Beautiful.
You're very welcome. We know you love crazy creations. Any chance we see a Carson Brown / Cycle Drag RMZ Hayabusa? I think that would be. That would steal the internet, I think.
I mean, he jumped the shit out of it. So you might want to not let him ride yours.
Good stuff, man. Thanks so much. We do
All right,
appreciate it. That is the one and only Jamie Ellis, Twisted Development. Really appreciate Jamie. Like I said, it looked like we were going to get wet. You let me put my Busa under the tent. I'll tell you guys, we're just scratching the surface of this race. Might have to do another video. And the way you don't miss that video is hit subscribe with your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Also down below, I want to know your thoughts. If you've ever been here, how about this question too? What is the state of motorsports? What is the state of motocross racing? And I think we need to delineate that, because some forms of motorsports are really hurting. I would argue motocross doing very, very well. And the evidence is in this race right here. So we got much more coming, guys. Largest amateur race in the world. It is the Mini Olympics, the home of the Gators, Gainesville, Florida. Hope you guys are loving it right here as Cycle Drag brings you this coverage on Racing Jack. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you. More coming. If you like this video, here's another one for you. Subscribe right in the middle, and you know if it's anything fast racing, Racing Jack has got your back.